minutes left.
And welcome to tonight's live stream here. Thursday Night Thunder at Newred Hobbies about to get underway. Got our, well, we're calling it mod tonight because we got one mod guy here. Thankfully, it's about time. We're going to make mod racing great again. Please come on back, mod racers.
Left.
We got to show these young boys how to do it. So,
10 seconds left.
With that,
less than 5 seconds.
The order for this one's going to be Zach Griggs, Dustin Spallone, Kyle Paquette, Aaron Smith, Tom Sherman, Kermit Butts. All right, drivers, we got a minimum lap time of 13 seconds on a brand new track here. New layout, new surface, everything. Hopefully nobody gets down past that. I'd be very surprised, but these boys are going to try. Mr. Zach Griggs, you're going on the tone in less than 5. Dustin. Kyle. Aaron. Tom. And Kermit, call the ball. If you're tuning in online, jump in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from, who you are, and who you're rooting for. All right, fast lap so far after one. Zach Griggs was a 15 flat. I know we've had some 14s out there earlier. Oh, Kyle. Gonna hit the instant replay on that. What a save. We're going to find some names for these corners and areas.
4 minutes left.
Last section of this track is going to be called the keyhole because Mr. Demersky's standing in the keyhole. Caution to the final corner. Caution on the final corner. Oh, we got a little kerfluffle up here. All right, it's Mr. Zach Griggs showing the way out there in the red, white, and blue low C. 20 lap pace, 5:11. See if we can't find him here. Coming down through the keyhole now, around the final corners, onto the front straightaway. Aaron Smith in second on a 25.14. Kermit Butts on a 19.501, back 9/10 in third. Spallone 3.5 behind everybody, the leader, that is. In fourth, Mr. Sherman back, let's see, across the line here. Here he goes. Back 3.5 in fifth. Kyle Paquette 1.9 back in sixth, dropping a new fast lap, 14.498 for the group.
3 minutes left.
Mr. Casey Bass going up to the J Concept Dirt Oval Nationals up in Little Cochrane, tuning in tonight. At the line, it's Kermit, Zach, Aaron, Dustin, Tom, and Kyle by pace. Remember, everybody's on their own clock, and it may change at the end. We can't pick up our leader. Now, Aaron Smith dropping a 14.589. New fast lap for him into the lead. Then the green car coming off the final corner here, if I'm not mistaken. Zach in second by 3/10. Kermit in third. Crossing the line there by 1.4 to third. Dustin back 1.2. Paquette 7 seconds back to fifth. And Mr. Sherman back 9/10. Now Tom jumping to fifth.
2 minutes left.
Kyle back 9/10 and sixth. 3 down, 2 to go. Independent stock buggy. You need to make your way to staging. The line up on the ramp behind the driver's stand. Oh, and our leader getting caught up in the keyhole a little bit. Going to put a 16-2 down. Zach to the lead by 3/10. Definitely a challenging track to find all those little spots to pick up time. Zach Griggs dropping a 14.8 last time by. Comes back with a 15.1. Your leader in that red, white, and blue over the ski jump. Hitting the middle tabletops. Now up the center tabletop. Down through the keyhole. Coming across the sweeper through the line. For another 15.2. Kermit Butts, new fast lap, 14.6 last time by. Aaron back 5/10 in third. Spallone in fourth. Paquette fifth. Sherman, new fast lap, 15 flat last time by. Paquette's got the fast lap of a 14.365. We're running a mod motor. As far as I know, everybody else is running stock. Gonna go to that webcam view to get a little picture of the pits and along with the track and the people standing around watching things. You get a little depth perception here. Caution in the hole, and it's clear.
The race is over.
Race it out, drivers. Race it out. I'll let you know when you're done. Mr. Spallone is done. Missed that extra lap by 4/10. You guys are done. You'll pull off over here by the table. Just pull it off in the corner here. Out of the way, please. Looking for Kermit Butts to finish out. Everybody else is done. Oh, Kermit's upside down. They're waiting for him. Good sportsmanship, drivers. Appreciate it. And shut it down. Zach Griggs going to hold on to that one. 20 and 509. Kermit 25-14. Aaron beating Dustin to that third spot by 4/10. Both with 19 and 5 flat. Paquette 505. Sherman 506. Some close racing out there tonight, boys. Really appreciate it. Good stuff.
3 minutes left.
All right, let's see. Red light is on. Independent stock buggy. Take the stand and you may check in. All right, Denzu's good. Mr. Mark is good. Looking for David DePatty and Steven.
Two minutes 30 seconds left.
If you're just tuning in online here, we have a 3-minute break between each race. First minute, red light is on. No hot laps. Once our marshals get in position, we'll turn it loose. Looking for David DePatty and Steven. Get checked in here. We're on double secret probation. Here come our marshals. Thank you, gentlemen. Really appreciate the expediency.
2 minutes left.
All right, hold on here. Let's see. Let's get Stevens up there across the line for me one more time. Thank you, sir. And Mr. David. Thank you, sir. Looks like Tom's taking the bucket. All the other drivers are in position. Gentlemen, get them facing the right direction and roll them off. Spread them out. Turn and burn. Got a minute 30 on the clock.
90 seconds left. $75 seconds left. One minute left. $45 seconds left. $30 seconds left. $15 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
All right, we got some guys out here cold
Less than
turkey. I
5
think
seconds.
Mark, I don't know if he's got any time on this new layout. And we got Mr. Sammy Dale built a new car. First time on the track. Getting back into it. First time out here. First laps. He's coming out cold turkey. I mean cold turkey. All right, drivers, let's get him by the staging area over there in the corner. Your order for this one is going to be David, Dennis, Steven, Mark, and Sammy. Marshals are in position. Mr. David DePatty coming back after a little hiatus. Good luck, sir. You're going to lead us off here in lesson 5. Denzu. Steven. Mark. And Sammy. Gonna try to spread you guys out here a bit. And Sammy getting it done out there. A new lap for him. First lap, 28 seconds. Only place to go is up from here. We'll see if he scuffed those tires in a little bit before he came tonight, because
4 minutes left.
like all tires, they all have a release agent on them and all sorts of good stuff. You kind of want to open the pores up. Slicks, it's easy. Everything else, you just got to run it. Mr. Mark Van Neersen, 15-8 to start us off in the Fast Lap Club. Leading David DePatty by 9/10. Denzu back 9.7 seconds. With a 17.3 new fast lap for him last time by. Steven with a 20.4. And Mr. Sammy with a 25.3, picking it up a bit. I'm going to switch over to webcam here for a second.
3 minutes left.
Just about halfway, drivers. Up next, 13.5 Wheeler. Or our only Wheeler class. 4-wheel drive buggy, you're up next. David DePatty showing the way, 19.5.13. About halfway through the lap, so somewhere on the tabletop
left.
here, slicing and dicing through Sammy. Long, no, he's up there. Oh, he rolls over. David rocking a, if I'm not mistaken, a red and blue scheme, coming over that back carpet tabletop. Here down in the hole he goes. Yes, red nose, blue tail. Through the sweeper to cross the line with a 16.4. Previous lap was a 15.58, new fast lap. Van Neersen with a 15.8, Denzu 17.3, Steven 18.1, Sammy with a 21.6 that time by, new fast lap for him. Once again, 4-wheel drive buggy, you're up next. 1:10 to go.
One minute left.
Remember, drivers, put your car in staging, line up on the ramp behind the driver's stand. Once the stand clears off, you may take to it. Now tomorrow's going to run as well. David getting close to a long lap here. Let's see what happens. Crossing the line. There he goes with a 19.2. And And looking for Van Neersen. Here he comes across the line. He is now taking over that lead by 2.3 over David.
The race is over.
Race it out, race it out. Denzu is done. David is done. Oh, somebody going wide. Mark gets underneath, and Mark is done. Steven is done. Looking for Sammy to finish out here and shut it down. Sammy finishing out another new fast lap, 21.6. Mark Van Neersen gonna hold on to that one at the end by 2.6 over David. 18.503 to a 5.06. Mr. Denzu was 16 laps. Steven was 16 laps, back about 5.5 seconds. And Mr. Sammy coming out cold turkey, getting 13 laps in there. Great job.
3 minutes left.
If you're watching online, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all them great social media things. Mr. Netzel, would you please refresh the tablet there for me real quick? Make sure it has today's results on it.
2 minutes 30 seconds left.
We good to go? All right. Wheeler, let's get him checked in.
2 minutes left.
Open Dropbox. Just close everything out. Open Dropbox. Click on the results folder. We're going to do a video on this. All right, all my drivers, hold position, hold position. I need to see who's up there. Looks like Zach's up there. Check in for me, Zach.
"90 seconds left.
All right, Sean Melville, check in for me. Dustin Spallone. All right, Don Dagey.
75 seconds
Hopefully I'm
left.
saying that right. Mr. Netzel. Mr. Hall. All right, let's get my marshals in
1
position.
minute
Let's
left.
see. Looks like Steven, take the keyhole. Right to your left there. And Mr. Denzu will take the J-Concept sign in the back. Yeah, over by Van Neersen.
45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
All right, let's see.
Less
My
than
marshals are in
5
position.
seconds.
Gentlemen, roll them off. I'll give you another 40 seconds here or so. Sorry about that.
"30 seconds left. "15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Less than 5 seconds.
All right, drivers, let's get them to staging here. Thank you, gentlemen. Your order for this one is going to be Sean, Zach, Dustin, Don, Robert, and Josh. Looks like we got a couple viewers tuning in online, jumping in the chat there. Looks like Sean Mann is tuning in. Thank you, sir. Steve Downey. Thank you for tuning in. All right, looks like only had 4 or 5 in that one. Let's see if we can get a volunteer to help out Mr. Mark down there at the far end. That'd be great. Thank you, Aaron. Really appreciate it. All right, once again, Sean, Zach, Dustin, Don, Robert, and Josh. Mr. Sean on the tone in less than 5. Zach, Dustin, Don, caution on front straight, Robert, and Josh. All right, minimum lap time in this class right now set at 13 seconds. We'll see what happens. Mr. Sean dropping a 13.9, but I think he was caught at the line there at the tabletop. We'll see what happens here. And yes. So, not a true fast lap, but we're good. It'll shake out here in a second.
4 minutes left.
After 1 minute, about 3-4 laps here, Mr. Zach Griggs. Now Dustin Spallone to lead with a fast time of a 15 flat. Zach behind him by less than a tenth. Robert in third. Don back 1.5 and 4. Josh back 9/10 in fifth. Sean back about 11 seconds in sixth. Right, meow. Mr. Zach rocking the red, white, blue Losi 4-wheel drive. See, we can't find him. Coming through the keyhole now, onto the oval section, down the front straightaway, 14.7, new fast lap. And somebody lets him by, thank you, sir. Appreciate the sportsmanship, a little golden rule here is all we ask. Oh, Dustin getting tangled up there with Robert. Zach with a 14.6, another new fast lap.
3 minutes left.
We can't find Dustin here. Coming through the big tabletop, into the hole, around the keyhole. Down the front straightaway. Zach coming down the front straightaway there with a 14.2 new fast lap.
2 minutes left.
Not mistaken, Dustin rocking and Associated. Not sure which one it is, but it doesn't matter right now. New fast time for him, 14.4, last time by. Caution in the keyhole, and it is clear. Zach Griggs still showing the way by half a second over Dustin. Losi versus Associated. Josh Hall in third, down a lap and change, right, meow. Robert Netzel back 3 seconds behind him in fourth. Don back another 4.3 in fifth. Sean rounding out the field here. Good sportsmanship, gentlemen. Appreciate it.
1 minute left.
Mr. Dustin out for blood tonight. You thought this was the World Championships right now. Practice like you race, I guess. Trying to reel in Zach here. Zach on a 25.02. Dustin on a 5.10 at the moment. See what happens here this time by. 6.3 seconds between them. Mr. Holland third, down a lap and change. Netzel back 7.9 to 4. Don 2.2 to 5th. Sean down another couple laps in 6th right now. Nice long straightaway to go down. Like these guys are still on the throttle around that corner.
The race is over.
Race it out, drivers, race it out. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Mr. Zach is done. Dustin's done. Josh is done. Sean is done. Robert's done. Looking for Don to finish out and shut it down, driver. Zach Griggs is going to take that one. 20.504. Dustin on 5.07. Josh Hall 18.501. Netzel 5.08. Daggy 5.13. And Mr. Sean with 15.
3 minutes left.
All right, we've got our basically our short course class. It's mostly two-wheel, but we do have one four-wheel guy out here tonight. All right, Mr. Demersky is checked
2
in.
2 minutes 30 seconds left. Two minutes left.
All right, let's see. Who was that? Steven? Check in one more time, Steven. Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Hall, check in for me. Mr. Netzel, if you're out there.
90 seconds left.
No, Mr. Bernardo. Sherman.
75 seconds left.
All right, Bernardo, check in. Thank you, sir. Mr. Netzel. All right, where are my drivers at? I need you out here. Where are my marshals in the last race? We got Don's out there, Dustin's out there. I can't tell who that is in the far corner. We painted the walls gray here, and it's a little darker than normal. Who is that? Is that Aaron or Anthony down there videotaping? Mr. Griggs is out there. Who we missing? Hold on, I'm checking the sheet here. Sean's in this one, I think. Or no, excuse me. Robert's in this one. That's what it was. All right, I need one volunteer at the bucket. One volunteer marshal at the bucket, please. Come on down. In the meantime, drivers, I'm going to turn you loose. Roll them off. Got a minute 10.
One minute left.
Got a check in from
45
Mr. Robert
seconds
Stroman
left.
from South Carolina tuning in. Good to see you again, sir. Once again, I need one volunteer marshal at the bucket. Uh-oh, that's not looking good for
30
Bernardo.
seconds left.
See if we can't get it over here and possibly make a repair. What did he
15
break?
seconds left.
Hopefully just popped off.
10 seconds left. Less than 5 seconds.
I once again need one volunteer marshal to take the bucket here at the big tabletop in the center. One volunteer. Step up, earn some RC karma. Thank you, sir. The other side of that cone in the front straightaway. Oh, you want to switch out? Okay, it's fine. Works for me. All right, we got Mr. Ryan Spriggs tuning in tonight. All right, drivers, the order is Robert, Mr. Hall, Sherman, Demersky, Steven, and Bernardo. If he can get it back out here in time, but I think he was, that looked like a rear arm fell off. Don, what did he break? Is it something fixing in a minute? Thumbs up, thumbs down. All right, we'll give him a minute. Not a problem. All right. We had a little time we could spare. So, trying to help a fellow racer out. You know how it is, guys. Little golden rule. Mr. Jeff Flagg tuning in tonight again. Thank you, sir. All right, 5-minute race. 14-second minimum lap time here, drivers. We'll see if you guys can get down there. Once again, Robert, Mr. Hall, Sherman, Demersky, Steven, and Bernardo if we can get back out here. Robert on the tone in less than 5. Josh Hall. Tom Sherman. Josh Demersky. Steven. And Bernardo if he can get it back out here. All right, Netzel dropping an 18-1. Sherman 15-9. Hall 19-4. Demersky 19-5. Steven with a 17-6. He's rocking the stadium truck out there. Jumps over somebody else. That was beautiful. And looks like Bernardo's going to make it now. He's off and running. See, we could have waited that time.
Four minutes left.
Caution in the tabletops, and it looks like it's clear. Caution in the keyhole, caution in the keyhole. And that's going to shake things up a little bit. Don't forget to see the man down in the shack.
Three minutes left.
All right, 2 down. Tom Sherman somewhere out there showing the way early into this lap. Actually, no, about halfway. He's rocking the white, the flame job, yellow tail. Shaking and baking through the keyhole right around Demersky, if I'm not mistaken. Cross the line with a 15.8. Has a fast lap of a 15.7 on a lap 4. Netzel back 8.9 in second. Hall just dropped a 16.9. New fast lap for him. Stevens got a 16.6 in fourth. Demersky 19.5. Bernardo 18.9. Mr. Kenny Silver's tuning in tonight. Kenny, the track is cracking because it's drying out. We run a sealer on it. We do not water after this point.
2 minutes left.
Bernardo out there with the lights. I think somebody's in trouble. I hear the phone keep ringing out there. Maybe the wife calling. Oh, we're going for the instant replay on that one. Remember, guys, Lexan is probably a bad sound. Clean it up a little bit. Remember, to finish first, you must first finish.
One minute left.
All right, 50 seconds. Sherman showing the way, coming through the keyhole. Robert Netzel in the purple truck in second. Josh Hall in the green and blue in third. Steven in the stadium truck in fourth right now. Everybody's kind of spread out here a little bit. Your closest battle, I think, is Tom and Robert. 9.5 seconds between them. Excuse me, 9.2. Josh Hall in third by about a lap. Steven 9.7 seconds in fourth. Demersky down a lap and change in fifth. Bernardo getting a late start there in sixth.
The race is over.
Keep going. Keep going. Everybody, Josh Demersky's done. Robert Netzel is done. Remember, guys, give way to other cars. Josh Hall is done. Do not drive backwards down that straightaway. Tom is done. That's exactly why. Looking for Steven and Bernardo to finish out here. Gentlemen, just keep doing the lap. Just pull off out of the way when you got another car coming up behind you. Steven's done. Here comes Bernardo to finish out, rocking the lights. And shut it down. Tom Sherman, 19 and 5:15. Fast lap of a 15.7. Netzel with 18.5.10. Josh Hall, 17.5.11. Steven with 5.17. Mr. Demersky with 14 laps. And Bernardo with 12. That is it for the first round. Round 2 will start in 20 minutes at 8:10. Track will be open for practice in just a moment. All right, drivers, track's open for practice. Once again, round 2, 8:10.
$21.4. 26.3.
All right, boys and girls, about to get started round two. Got to blow the track off, and our drivers are going to get ready here. Once again, open two wheels. Zach, Dustin, Kyle, Aaron, Tom, Kermit, get ready. You guys are going to be up in about 2 minutes as soon as I blow the track. Are you going to do it, sir? Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it. All right, that makes things easier for me. Two-wheel buggy, open two wheels. Start heading out there to staging. Marshals will be our Pro 2. Gonna be Netzel, Hall, Sherman, Demersky, Falk, Mazuko, excuse me. Get our marshals start heading out there. Thank you all for tuning in online. If you're haven't chimed in the chat, let us know where you're watching from. All right, need my marshals out there. Round two starts now. Marshals will be short course drivers. Robert Netzel, Josh Hall, Tom Sherman, Josh Demersky, Steven, and Bernardo. Need you marshals on the track right meow.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes on that clock for open two-wheel. Get them checked in.
Two minutes 30 seconds left.
Let's see what we got out there. We got one more marshal heading out there. Thank you, Bernardo. All right, drivers, roll them off. You got 2 minutes on the clock.
2 minutes left. Ninety seconds left. $75 seconds left. One minute left. 45 seconds left.
Caution in the keyhole, caution in the keyhole, and it's clear.
"30 seconds left.
All right, drivers, let's get them behind the line. Your order for this
15
one, your
seconds
current
left.
top qualifier, 20 laps, 5:09. Mr. Zach Griggs, that's the time you guys are aiming
10
for.
seconds left.
Kermit Butt's going to roll off second. Aaron Smith third.
Less
Dustin
than
Spallone
5
fourth.
seconds.
Kyle Paquette fifth. And Tom Sherman rounding out the field. Marshals are set. Drivers once again. Zach on the tone in less than 5. Kermit. Aaron. Dustin. Kyle. And Tom call the ball. I saw a little wheelie out of Tom there right before he got to the start-finish line. These boys have gone back to the drawing board to make some changes there between rounds. Let's see what happens. Mr. Paquette starting us off with a 14.7. He is the only guy out there running mod. Everybody else is running stock as far as I'm aware. Mr. Gene, Kyle signed you up for this class and paid for your entry. Gene, do you hear me? Kyle paid for your entry for you, and then apparently you went to go stuff your face with food, which I don't blame you. I'm down with that, but
4 minutes left.
had I known you were here, I might have dragged it out a little longer. All right, looks like Gene might throw it down in the main with these boys. We'll see. He's been here practicing earlier, so he'd probably be all right. Like we've had a little track evolution here in the times. After 1:30, 3:30 to go. Kyle Paquette showing the way. Top 4 ahead of TQ. That's Kyle, Aaron, Kermit, Dustin. Wow, top 5 separated by 6.2. Looks like Sherman's out after 2 laps with a fast lap of a 15.1. Not sure what happened there. Kyle rocking a 21.512 right now. See, we can't pick him up going over the center tabletop
3
now, the
minutes
carpet.
left.
On the big table, somewhere out there. Here he comes. He's got the orange flame job, white tail. Green wheels across the line. The 14.8. Dustin to second by 3.9. Kermit Butts in the all-white, half a second back in third. Aaron, 1.3 in fourth. Aaron's in the green car. Like he's got a handful with that one, right, meow? Zach in the red, white, and blue. Losi. Most of our guys are out there with an associate in this one right now. Mr. Zach is a Losi. Anthony, I heard, was running an X-ray today, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. 250 down, 210 to go. Independent. You guys need to get your car in staging and line up on the ramp behind the driver's stand. That's going to be
2 minutes left.
Mr. David DePatty, Denzu Garcia, Stephen Falk, Mark Van Neers, and Mr. Groundswell Racing from YouTube, Tim Larson. Come on down. Tim's actually running a 21.5 in this one. He won the last time out with it too, so see how it goes tonight with 1:35 to go. Kyle, Zach back 6.8. Kermit behind him by less than a half a second. Aaron, another 4/10 in fourth. Dustin behind him by less than a quarter of a second. And Kermit upside down. Oh, and he gets put down on Aaron on accident. Wish I hit the replay on that one. Yeah, back up to the hill. Just stand on the high ground. Anakin.
1 minute left.
50 seconds to go. You heard it there. 50 seconds. on the tone. Boom, right there, 50 seconds. Josh behind you, and it's clear. Kyle, Zach, 8 seconds back, both ahead of the current TQ. Spallone, 1.5 to third. Aaron, a quarter second to fourth. Kermit back 5.5 in fifth. Independent, your cars need to be in staging, and you on the ramp. Switch over to webcam here, give you guys a little better aspect ratio on these things.
The race is over.
Race it out, drivers, race it out. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Zach is done. Remember, finish out the lap, guys, and bring it around to the final corner here. Aaron's done. Dustin's done. Kermit's done. Looking for Kyle to finish this one out. Here he comes. And shut it down. Kyle Paquette, 21.514, new TQ. We're going to have to get the old light on there. Maybe. Mr. Zach Griggs beating the old time, finishing out with a 14.6. 20.509 for him. Aaron, 20.509, back 0.052. Dustin Spallone, 20.509, difference of 0.17 there. Wow. That is close. Mr. Kermit, 20.516. But your man, Kyle Paquette, new TQ, 21.514.
3 minutes left.
All right, let's get him checked in. Mr. Charles Lazat tuning in online. Appreciating all you guys for getting the rubber down. Slow them down, gentlemen. Need to get a couple of marshals out here first. Mr. Sherman TQing the marshal on this one. Unfortunate for him in that last race. He broke 2 laps into it.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left.
Drivers, slow it down. There should be nobody moving right now until we have marshals on the track for you. As soon as they get out there, we'll give you as much time as we can. Looking for Spallone, Paquette,
2 minutes left.
Smith. Jump on out there, guys, so we can get this moving. Aaron.
"90 seconds left.
All right, Mr. Griggs, why don't you jump out of the way somewhere? Go take the bay door. Help them out there. Turn them loose, gentlemen. You got 1:15 on the clock.
75 seconds left.
Like we got a tune in here, a check in from George Bronick. Thank you, sir. Mr. Dexter
1
Smith
minute
watching
left.
the boys run tonight. Wow, last class 21 lap
25
pace here
seconds
for
left.
our, technically it was a modified car. But our stock guys are running 20 laps as well. Independent current TQ, Mark Van Neersen, 18.503. Let's see what these boys can do this round.
30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
Just a reminder, if you don't want to take
10
all your hot
seconds
laps,
left.
you can pull it off at either end of the track here, way out of the way.
Less
That way
than
nobody
5 seconds.
creams your car at full speed. Do appreciate it if you stay in the south end here, out in the far reaches of the track. All right, let's get him behind the line here. Your order: David DePatty, Denzu Garcia, Steven, Mark, Sammy, finally getting the shine off those tires. He was about 9 teeth on the pinion underneath what everybody else was running, so I think he's made a couple gear changes here. We'll see how it goes for him. And arriving late, Mr. Groundswell Racing. Tim's going to take these boys on with a 21.5 again. And apparently Mr. Charles has his money on Dennis in this one. So good luck to him. All right, David DePatty's going to lead us off in less than 5. Denzu, Steven, Mark, Sammy, and Tim. And here we go. First car across the line, David with a 16.2. Denzu 17.3. Mark 19.0, Steven 22.6, Sammy 19.1, Tim 17.3. And Mr. Sherman out there with some fancy footwork.
4 minutes left.
18.3 from Steven last time by. New fast lap for him. And Van Neersen steps it up to a 15.8 new fast lap for the group. Give these guys about one more lap to get into it, and we'll break down that race order. But right now, nobody ahead of the current TQ. All right, it's David DePatty showing the way. Last time by with a 15.7 new fast lap for him on an 18.502. Now on a TQ run. Mark Van Neersen in second by 4 seconds. Denzu in third, back 3.5. Tim behind him by 3/10 in fourth. Steven in fifth at the line. Sammy in sixth by half a second. And that changes now. Sammy to fifth. New fast lap for Sammy, 18.9.
3 minutes left.
After this race, one of our locals get with Mr. Steven there. See if we can't help him out a little bit more. Looks like he is. He's running there. Looks like a Losi. Maybe one of our Losi drivers could step over there and help him out. Get that thing tuned in a little better. Car stable just dropped to 17.6, but I know there's more out there for him. 240 down, 220 to go. Up next, 13.5 wheeler, or our four-wheel drive class, buggy class that is. And we're going to hit the instant replay on that one.
Two minutes left.
Sammy Dale last time by with a 17.7. New fast lap for him. Van Neersen still showing the way on the fast lap charts. 15.62. DePatty 15.66. Van Neersen new fast lap 15.34. Van Neersen to the top spot now. DePatty fighting back, trying to take it. Caution on the front straight. Caution on the front straight. Oh, you guys are missing this. Renee jumping out there with his fuzzy slippers on. Here comes Van Neersen across the line. He's going to settle for second by just under 4/10. Both just off that TQ pace here. They're right on the edge of it.
1 minute left.
You heard it there. 1 minute to go. It's DePatty, Van Neersen, Larson, Garcia, Falk, and Dale. Or Foch, I forget. He'll remind me later on, I'm sure. "30 seconds. Once again, four-wheel drive buggy, you guys need to be in staging and on the ramp behind the driver's stand. "10 seconds.
The race is over.
The patty's done. Finish out the lap pulled off here by the exit. Everybody else keep going. The patty is done. Mark is done. Sammy's done. Tim is done. Denzu, Steven, shut it down. David DePatty gonna hold on to take that top spot. And a new TQ. 18.5 flat to marked 18.502, back 2.5. New TQ for David DePatty. Mark 2. Larson 17.507. Going to put it third overall for the main. Denzu going to improve to fourth overall with a 17.519, but losing a top spot on the overall grid. Steven with 16 laps going to line up fifth, and Sammy improving his time to 6th overall.
3 minutes left.
All right, let's get our next group checked in. If you're out there, check them in, check them in. Once again, no high laps, just go check them in and stop. Sean's good, thank you, sir.
2 minutes 30 seconds
Here
left.
comes some of our marshals. Mr. Tim, TQ in the marshal job. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sean. Mr. Sammy out there. Like, Sammy's going to hang out with Sean, maybe. I need a couple more down at the far end. Who we missing?
2 minutes left.
Actually, yeah, Sammy, go to the other side down there, please. Thank you. We'll turn these guys loose, and we'll get a couple other out there to help us out. 150 on the clock, drivers. Get them facing the right direction and roll them off. Watch the
90
straightaway, guys.
seconds
Take
left.
it tight. Take it tight. And we're clear. All right, see who's out there in the chat. You're watching from the Facebook
75
group. I
seconds
can't
left.
tell you who you are. It doesn't tell me. So throw your name in there. Better to watch on the main Facebook page. Caution on the straightaway. Caution on the straightaway.
1 minute left.
And it's clear.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
All right, just a reminder, if
10
you're not following
seconds
Florida
left.
RC Championships on Facebook, schedule for
Less than 5
Friday.
seconds.
Gates open 8 a.m. Controlled practice, 5-minute sessions between 10 a.m. and 9 p.m. Looks like we're doing controlled practice for the novice drivers, and everything else will be kind of open. Racer registration 5 to 8 tomorrow. So if you haven't got signed up or you need to pay or whatever, make sure you see them 5 to 8 p.m. tomorrow. All right, looks like my drivers are ready. Thank you all. Your current TQ, Zach Griggs, 20 and 504, is going to lead us off here, followed by Spallone, Hall, Netzel, Daggy, and Melville. Marshals are set. Thank you all. Here we go in lesson 5. Dustin, Hall, Netzel, Daggy, Melville, and we're off and running. Griggs dropping a 14.9 to start us off. Remember that minimum lap time's down to 13 seconds for this class. We'll see if they can do it.
Four minutes left.
All right, 120 down, 340 to go. Griggs showing the way in that red, white, and blue Losi. Dustin Spallone in second. We can't find him here. Coming in through the keyhole. Oh, that's Netzel there. It's Dustin running the yellow tip. Flame job to a black backing. Difference of 1.3 between Griggs and Spallone. Netzel in third. Hall back 1.2 in fourth. Hall's running green and blue. Looking for Don out there. Here comes Don in the keyhole. He's running gray and maybe orange. I can't tell from here.
3 minutes left.
Netzel in the orange and red. And I believe that is, oh, that's Don in the fluorescent green and gray. See Sean coming off the final corner. .220 down, 240 to go. Up next, short course, start getting the staging. Spallone now showing the way by 3.5 over Griggs on a TQ run here. Caution in the keyhole. Mr. Larson having a dance out there. You all right?
Two minutes left.
For those of you who think we have a flat track here, we can change that to the web camera here. You see a little of that elevation we were talking about. Dustin on a 20 lap 501. That is about 2.8 seconds faster than our current TQ. Netzel with 15.5 last time by, backs up with a 17. Oh, Josh upside down. Don back 6 seconds in fourth. Hall behind him by 4.7. Mr. Sean in sixth right now. Struggling a little bit here.
1 minute left.
Dropping a 17.7 that time. And just a reminder, if you're setting up your pit today or tomorrow, make sure you're in your assigned spot if you reserve the spot. Makes things go a lot easier tomorrow and Saturday. Hall with a 15-3 last time by. Spins out in the final corner, unfortunately, there on that one. Dustin, Zach, Robert, Don, and Josh battling out for that 4th spot right now. Sean back a lap or 2 in 6th. Going for a tumble there.
The race is over.
Race it out, drivers, race it out. Fast lap, Zach Griggs, 14-3. Dustin is done. Robert is done. Zach is done. Josh is done. Sean, Don, everybody's done. Shut it down. Mr. Dustin Spallone taking that 25 flat, new TQ. Zach Griggs, 20-5-12, not improving his time. He's going to line up second. Robert Netzel, 18-5-02, improving to 4th overall. Don with 18-5-08, going to be 5th. Josh Hall back 9/10 in 5th, going to still qualify 3rd. Mr. Sean going to line up 6th with that 15-5-04 that run.
3 minutes left.
Somebody call the fire department. Dustin's on fire. All right, short course. Let's get him checked in. Guys, remember tomorrow you need to be using staging to drop in your car. That way the entry and exit stays clear and separated. As well as we don't want a bunch of sauce on the ground there, getting the track a little slick, so especially at the entrance point. All right, I've got a check-in from Tom and Josh Demersky so far. Looking for Mr. Netzel, Josh Hall, and Bernardo.
2 minutes left.
And remind everybody out there, after racing, we'll do some podium pictures here on the front straightaway with our newly repainted podium. Giving out some medals tonight. Looks like we got 5+ in each class. So medals plus TQ ribbons. Got the new shipment in the other day. That thing weighed at least 25 pounds. Mr. Don out there TQing the marshalling on this one. Thank you, sir. All right, Wheeler, I need you drivers out here. These guys are ready to tear some laps up.
75 seconds left. One minute
All right, looking for the rest of my Wheeler drivers. Need you out here to marshal, please. These guys are ready to turn. Turn and burn. Remember, drivers on the stand, as they walk by, give them a mean scowl because you're not getting your track time right now. Who else are we missing out there? See, I need Sean out there. Zach is out there. Dustin's out there. Don is out there. Netzel is in this one. And Mr. Hall's in this one. We need a volunteer to help us out. Gentlemen, roll them off. We're going to add a few more moments here. Mr. Mike, are you helping out again in this one? I'd appreciate it if you could.
45 seconds left.
Need at least one more volunteer to help us out. Mr. Mike's going to hop on out there, and we need one more.
30 seconds left.
Thank you, sir. Looks like he's going to take the bucket. The other side of the tabletop. Keep going straight. Keep going straight.
15 seconds left.
Yeah, there's a bucket right there. Just take that one. Thank you, sir. Excellent. Really appreciate it.
5 seconds.
Ooh, Demersky spinning out here. All right, somebody give me some thumbs up, thumbs down on Bernardo. Somebody out there give me the info on Mr. Bernardo. Is he going to make this one? All right. You got time, sir. You got time. All right, everybody else stop. Pull it off to the side. Mr. Bernardo, you got 2 laps. 2 laps, sir. In the meantime, while we're waiting for that, your order for this one is going to be... You got 2 laps if you want them. I guess he's going to be good at that. All right, drivers. Once again, your current TQ, 19.515 for Tom Sherman. Robert Netzel going off second. Josh Hall third. Steven fourth. Josh Demersky fifth. And Mr. Bernardo rounding out the field. Sherman on the tone in less than 5. Netzel. Hall. Steven. Demersky. And Bernardo. Here we go. Watching online, this is mostly 2-wheel drive short course. Mostly, I don't know what stock is these days. Got 1 4-wheel drive out there. And we got Mr. Steven with a stadium truck. Woo! Watch out on the front straight. We got one behind the jump. One behind the jump. Who's a marshal in center? I don't know his name. On the other side of the jump. Let's put him on this side.
Left.
Mr. Mike getting one on the heels. All right, let's see what happens here. About 4 laps into this one. It is Tom Sherman showing the way, 18.502. Netzel back 3.7. Hall back 2.2. Demersky somewhere out there. Here he comes around the final corner. We'll give you a distance on that one. 6.3 back to 4. Steven in 5th. Bernardo, new fast lap, 16.5. Looks like he might have had a shortcut there.
Three minutes left.
2 down, 3 to go. We can't pick up our leader here, Tom Sherman. Coming through the keyhole in that white flame job to fluorescent green tail. Across the line for a 16 flat. He's got the fast lap of a 15.7. Caution in the keyhole. Caution in the keyhole. Marshall's just a reminder, pick him up out of the way. Let the cars go by and set him back down. Mr. Tom getting roughed up here a little bit. Finally getting through a little bit of traffic. See what he can do here. A long lap this one. Got a clear path in front of him now.
2 minutes left.
Caution in the keyhole and good sportsmanship there from Steven. Steven might have a ball cup there issue. See if somebody can't fix that for him. Oh, looks like it's working okay. 1:30 to go. Tom Netzel, new fast lap, 17.2 in second here. Here he comes across the line and green. Oh, excuse me, that's Hall. Hall with a 16.7, jumping up in that second spot now by 4/10 over Netzel. Netzel in the purple truck coming through the keyhole. Around the sweeper, down the front straightaway. Let's see what he can answer with. 17.5, not going to be enough right now.
Left.
Oh man, we got the Doors on the radio. Help them out, guys. Help them out. I didn't hear Hall yell Gravedigger when he jumped those pipes. Oh no, they're tangled up. That's your leader. 20 seconds to go. The only person improving their time is Josh Demersky right now. This main could get spicy. Whoa, Sherman sending it, going for the big shortcut there. I'm not sure I'd try that again. We might have some fencing up tomorrow with a cowbell on it. Keep going. Netzel's done. Hall is done. Dead car, front straightaway. Go high, drivers go high. Stay out by the wall. Josh is done. Sherman's done. Looking for Bernardo. Hold on, guys. Stop going backwards on the track, guys. Shut it down. Tom Sherman going to take it. 18.515. Netzel 17.503. Hall 16.502. Stevens 16.518. Demersky 15.504. And Bernardo 12 and 514. So Demersky and Bernardo, only two guys improving their time. That is it for qualifying. It is 8:55. We're going to go with the mains at 9:20. 9:20. It's 25-minute break. As soon as I get the main set up, the track will be open for hot lap or practice. Driver's race order will be the same. Marshals will be Tom, Robert, Josh Hall, Steven, Josh Demersky, and Bernardo. All right, looking for Marshall to start heading out there. Short course. I need you out there on the track to Marshall. Big boy buggy. Need you out there on staging and line up on the stand. All right, where's the rest of my marshals? We're going to need at least one volunteer to help us out with this one.
3 minutes left.
All right, let's get them checked in. Cross that line, check them in. Remember that red light is on. No hot laps. All right, looking for check-in from Kyle, Aaron, Dustin, and Kermit.
Two minutes 30 seconds left.
Need one more marshal at the bucket, please. One marshal at the bucket, and we'll be good to go. You got it. Thank you. Mr. Sherman's in this race. Mr. Netzel is out there. Mr. Hall is out there. Mr. Steven is out there. Mr. Demersky's out there.
Left.
Looking for Bernardo. Bernardo, I need you out here, sir. About Mr. Demersky on the back. All right, drivers, roll them off. You got a minute 40.
$90 seconds left.
Wow, Aaron going for a Mick twist down at the end of the straightaway.
75 seconds left.
Landed it. Steven behind you. Oh, he got it. Yeah, need Bernardo out here to marshal.
1 minute left.
Caution start finish line. Clear. Cat-like reflexes out of Mr. DePatty. He hasn't lost a step.
45 seconds left. $30 seconds left.
All right, anybody see Mr. Bernardo out there? I need him out here to marshal, please. Aaron showing us what not to do. We're going to hit the instant replay on that
15
one.
seconds left.
Oh, we
10
missed
seconds
it. That's too bad.
left. Less than 5 seconds.
All right, gentlemen, let's slow him down. Let's get him in the grid. Your top spot, Kyle Paquette, 21-5-14, going to line up down at the far end. Mr. Zach Griggs in second. Aaron Smith third. Dustin Spallone fourth. Kermit Butts fifth. Mr. Bernardo, take the back wall of Jamersky over there. He's raising his hand up. Over by him. Help him out. Yeah, go over there. Once again, Dustin Spallone fourth, Kermit Butts fifth, Tom Sherman sixth, and making a guest appearance tonight, Gene Shrout Jr. Line up in the seventh spot, coming out here almost cold turkey. He had a little practice today, guys, but you know. All right, if you're out there and you got a camera and you're not a marshal, you might want to get it ready to rock and roll. I have a feeling this is going to be a good one because I am going to put a little challenge up here to Mr. Paquette. Since he's running mod, don't you guys feel he probably should be in the back of the field? Oh, he's actually going to take me up on it. Okay. Any spot behind them is up to you. All right, we haven't run across the start-finish line like this in a long time, so we're going to see how this is going to work. We may have a false start here, guys. We'll see. All right, drivers, just a reminder, this is a 6-minute A main. Everybody on the tone in less than 5. Relatively clean here so far. Good job, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, a little kerfluffle in the keyhole. And we are good to go. Paquette up to 6. Oh, they were shaking and baking out there. Battle for the lead here between Griggs now ups and Aaron all over him. Dustin in third. Breakaway lead pack here. 3 cars going over the ski jump. Marshals, remember, watch your corners. Not the race. Oh, Dustin all over Aaron right now, looking for a way around. Aaron pulling Dustin into the pipe there on that end of the straightaway. That was a beautiful move. Sucked him right into it.
5 minutes left.
Zach, Aaron, Dustin, Kermit, Kyle, Gene, Tom at the line here. Pickup our leaders coming off the final corner down the front straightaway. Paquette up to third or fourth now. Here he comes across the line. He does have a lap on these guys. Butts in fifth, Tom, Gene in seventh. Oh, caution the keyhole. Aaron gets into the pipe there. May have had a little help. Oh, Aaron running protective here. Oh, a little kerfluffle in the keyhole. It's good, guys. It's good. Go, go, go. That's going to give our leaders a little time here. Zach getting it wrong in the tabletop.
4 minutes left.
Zach ahead of Dustin by 4/10 at the line there, but they're going over the ski jump now, over the second tabletop. Now the carpet one. Down into the keyhole. Zach gets tied up on the pipe for a moment there. Not enough to matter. Gene in front of Aaron here for that 5th and 6th spot. Gene running silver body, Aaron in green. Oh, Aaron made a sweet pass over the ski jump around that 180. You can land that and hug that. It's the fast line. It's butter. Paquette in third coming off the final corner down the front straightaway in front of Butts by 8/10. Caution in the keyhole.
Left.
Great job, Marshall, getting out of the way there on that one. Appreciate it. 3 down, 3 to go. Independent needs to start getting ready, get the staging. Caution in the final corner, and it's clear. Dustin Spallone showing the way right now. See if we can't find him. Coming over to back tabletop. Griggs all over the back of him here. Battle for the lead. Associated versus Losi. Rocking a 24-lap pace here on a 6-minute race. Oh, wow. Zach inside over the ski jump. Makes it happen. Taking over the lead here. It's official at the line. And Kyle right behind him now by 1/10 here. Battle between the top three over that ski jump. Hitting the switchbacks.
2 minutes left.
Now up to the big table. Almost running the back of Steven here. And Zach getting the pipe, causing him to lose that spot. Aaron and Tom battling out here for that 5th spot. Top 6 separated by 10.3 seconds. So that's less than a lap here, drivers. Mr. Gene trying to run him down. Maybe Dinner is slowing him down here a little bit. We're going to run down some fast laps here. Oh, no. That is Kyle. Rolling it over. Had a 14.1 fast lap. Spallone 14.8 last time by. Griggs with a 14.6. Butts 14.8. Aaron 14.8. Tom 14.6. Gene 15.3. Most guys are right in there. Aaron on the inside of Kermit here. Not going to make it happen that time. Kermit up to 3rd. Aaron to 4th. Tom to 5th. Zach dropping to 6th. 50 seconds to go. Oh, Kermit getting caught up on the keyhole. So tough to get that perfect. Oh, that was Paquette? No, that's Sherman getting it wrong in the last corner. Pick up our leader, Dustin. Oh, caution and keyhole, caution and keyhole. That was Sherman getting it wrong there. Dustin down the front straightaway. Kyle on his 6 by 3/10. Over the ski jump they go. Kyle trying to make it happen on the inside, and it's not going to work that time. Into the keyhole they go. Dustin driving very defensively right now. 5. Oh, they're at the line. Get across the line. 3, 2, go, go,
Race
go.
is
He's
over.
waiting for him. Good sportsmanship. When you cross the line, you are done. Aaron is done. Going to take that 3rd spot. Battle for the win here through the tabletops. Dustin, oh, Kyle going to try to stick it in there. Not going to happen. Shut it down, driver. Shut it down. Everybody's done. Dustin Spallone going to take it 24 and 6/17 by 3/10 over Kyle Paquette. Aaron on a 23-lap pace there, going to finish out on that podium. Zach Griggs back 3.4 and 4th. Kermit Butts back 9/10 and 5th. Tom back 6 seconds and 6th. And Mr. Gene down 1 more lap in 7th. Wow.
3 minutes
Shake and
left.
bake. Yes, Charles, that was a great race. All right, guys, let's get those cars down on the table. Head back out on the track to Marshall. Next group is ready to rock and roll. Let's get them checked in. Just a reminder, guys, in the keyhole, you need to step on the high ground here, right in the keyhole.
2 minutes 30 seconds
Yes,
left.
that's where they're supposed to be. Yeah, the cone keeps moving away from the high spot. Put it up on the high spot where somebody can still stand. All right, let's get my
minutes
marshals
left.
out there, wherever they're at. Gentlemen, slow it down. Everybody's checked in. I think we're missing one, but we're going to turn you guys loose. Roll them off. You got 150. And
90
somebody
seconds
chiming in
left.
here says, Kyle, maybe if you had white wheels. Caution in the keyhole.
75 seconds left. One minute left. "45 seconds left.
All right, looks like everybody's about ready to rock and roll in this one.
30 seconds left.
Mr. All right, we'll leave Zach there. That might work for this one. We'll see. All right, guys, let's get him to the grid. Your top qualifier, 18-5 flat, Mr. David DePatty. Line up second, Mark Van Neersen. Third, Tim
15
Larson,
seconds
rocking a
left.
21.5 motor out there in this one. Fourth,
10
Denzu
seconds
Garcia.
left.
Fifth, Stephen Foch. Sixth, Sammy Dale.
Less than 5 seconds.
All right, somebody give Kermit a hug over there. All right, drivers, you can yell at him later or now. Thank you, Mr. Dustin. All right, just a reminder, gentlemen, this is a 6-minute race, so you're not going to win it on the first corner. Keep that in mind. Finish first. You must first finish. Everybody on the tone for your independent stock buggy A main in less than 5. Good, clean start. Clean as it's going to get. Nice pass there from Denzu. Pick up our leader, David, coming off the final corner around sweeper down the front straightaway. 16-1. Van Neersen 16-6. Larson 16-4. Back 2.3 total between your top three. Steven in fourth. Denzu, Sammy rounding out the field. Is Mr. Lance still out there?
5 minutes left.
Caution the sweeper, caution the sweeper. Go high, go high, go high. And it's clear. Caution in a straightaway, caution in a straightaway. All right, 130 down, 4:30 to go. David DePatty showing the way somewhere in the middle of the track here. Here he is in that red and blue. Looks like he's still rocking an Associated. I can't tell anymore. I'm old. Caution on the final corner here on the straightaway. Good job from Kermit doing a little fancy footwork there for us. Later on, he's going to give out a Michael Jackson. Hee hee hee. Who's bad? Steven with a 17.7 new fast lap for him. The Patty showing the way on the fast lap charts here. 15.6. Van Neersen 15.7. Larson 16.4. Garcia 17.6. Steven 17.7. Sammy with an 18.2. Close battle here between David and Mark. 9/10 between them. Down in the keyhole they go. Oh, David up on two wheels. Mark all over him now. 4/10 at the line. DePatty feeling a little bit of heat here. Sweet line through the big tabletop. Stretching it out here just a little bit now. Up to 9/10. Here comes Larson off the final corner, maybe? No, that is Garcia. Where is Larson? There he is. Back 11 seconds behind second place.
3 minutes left.
Halfway, drivers, halfway. Oh, Mr. Steven hugging that tight on that drop off there. Caution in the keyhole. Caution on the tabletop. Even last time by 17-6. David showing the way by 7/10, coming out of the keyhole. Oh, man, Mark on the inside. David tries to block it. Mark thinks better of it. I probably would have sent that one myself. You had the position there, I think. You had the line. Oh, Mark catching the keyhole wrong. You got another kerfluffle behind the ski jump. And it's clear. 1:30 to go. Up next, four-wheel drive buggy. Get him to staging. David, Mark. Coming across the line. Separated by 4/10. Mark Van Eersen, new fast lap. 15.58. That's a fast lap of the race. Mark in the dark car, we're going to call it gray-black. He's got all sorts of things on. Oh, and he sends an elbow into David and waits for him. Thank you, sir. We don't have the penalty box painted out there, but that only takes a few moments. "40 seconds. Garcia, new fast lap, 16.5 last time by. Comes back with a 17.4. Half a second battle at the line between our leaders here, coming out of the keyhole again. Round the sweeper down the front straightaway. Van Eersen loses 4/10 to him there on that one. Steven, new fast lap, 17 flat. Sammy giving way to Denzu. Great sportsmanship. Appreciate it.
The race is over.
That is time. When you cross the line, you are done. Larson is done. Mark is done. David is done. Wow. Last lap pass somewhere there. I missed it. Looking for 3 more. Here they come. Caution in the straightaway. And shut it down. Shut it down. Mark Van Eersen taking it on the last lap with a 16-second lap to David, 17-2. Both on 22 laps, 6:05 to 6:06. Tim Larson jumping onto that podium there. In third, Denzu fourth, Steven fifth, and Sammy rounding out the field.
3 minutes left.
I'm going to have to go rewatch the live stream to figure out what happened there on the last one, that last lap. David, were you sleeping or did he just send it? Okay. Remember, drivers, at the end of all this, we've got the awards out here. Everybody's getting medals tonight. If your top 3 are TQ, you'll see me on the front straightaway here after racing's over. Bring your car, don't bring your car. That's your call. We're looking for a Wheeler. Need him down and checked in.
Two minutes left.
All right, looking for my marshals to get on out there. Please, these guys are ready to rock and roll. Just looking for a check from Dustin and Josh. Gentlemen, slow them down, slow them down. Need to get my marshals out there, then we'll turn it loose. Thank you, drivers. Appreciate it. Reminder, guys, you're taking the keyhole. You need to be on top by the cone there, right up in that little pedestal.
75 seconds left.
You can move the cone a little bit out of the way. I want you tripping. All right, who we missing? We've got David's out there. Mark is out there.
1 minute
Larson
left.
is out there. Denzu, where are you at, sir? I need you out here. Steven's out there. Sammy's out there. Mr. Garcia, I need you on the back straight to help out Mr. Larson. Thank you, sir. Baydor. All right, guys, turn them loose. You got 45 seconds on the clock.
.30 seconds left. .15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Less than 5 seconds.
All right, let's slow them down. Let's slow them down. Let's get him in the grid. Your top qualifier, 20 laps, 5 flat. Dustin Spallone going to be out in the top spot. Zach Griggs lining up second. Josh Hall third. Robert Netzel fourth. Don Daggy, hopefully I'm saying that right, in fifth. And Sean Melville lining up sixth. Mr. Van Neersen, help out Don over there in that fifth spot. Mark, never mind, he's moving it back. Thank you, sir. As long as you're behind the line, I don't care where at, but it benefits you to be staggered so you don't run on the guy in front of you. All right, drivers, once again, 6-minute A main. Marshals are set. Everybody on the tone in less than 5. Netzel trying to send it there. Going to pay the price for it. Zach all over. Caution. Never mind, he's good to go. Remember, drivers in racing, generally you cannot use reverse. Keep that in mind. I'll have to get a clarification from Lance if he's allowing that. Normally not. So, all right, it's Dustin, Zach, somewhere out here coming down the front straightaway across the line. Everybody dropping some new fast laps there. Dustin off the final corner, gonna put Sean down a lap already. 4 laps into this. And Zach gets by him as well. Good sportsmanship, guys. Appreciate it. Netzel back 4.3 in third. Don back 3 seconds in fourth. Josh 2.5 in fifth. Mr. Sean back about 7.5. Oh, we got one stuck on the outside pipe. And it's clear. Griggs dropping a 14.6 last time by. Comes back with a 7. Just turn it around. We're good. Dustin, Zach by 6/10 coming into the infield here. Watch out, boys. These boys are at it hot and heavy. And I think that was Josh Hall getting it wrong. Back on track now.
4 minutes left.
2 down, 4 to go. Your leaders going through the tabletops. Dustin Flame Job with the black backing. Zach with a red, white, and blue. Losi. That's the last time out of the 14.8. New fast lap. He's coming across the line, the orange and red. Don catching the line there on the other side of the pipe with a 13.9. That'll sort out here in a
3
minute.
minutes left.
Halfway. Caution on the ski jump. And it's clear. I don't know if he got peeled or not. I missed that. Apologies. Dustin, Zach, 1.2 apart. Battle for the lead. Netzel holding on to third right now. By 10.5 seconds over Josh Hall in fourth. Don back in fifth. Sean in sixth right now, trying to run him down.
Two minutes left.
Caution on the final corner and the sweeper. And it's clear. Thank you, Josh. Dustin and Zach, 4/10 between them right now. Coming over ski jump. I think Dustin got through there a little better that time. Go. Van Neersen had to do some fancy footwork out there. And looks like Netzel may have the podium locked up here in that third spot. He's right behind fourth place right now. Just got to stay right there with just over a minute to go. Your battle is for the
1 minute
lead.
left.
Coming through the keyhole. Guys are trying to get out of the way. Here it is now coming off the final corner. Dustin with a 14.7. Griggs 14.8. 1.6 at the line with 45 seconds to go. Oh, Griggs upside down over the jump. And looks like Dustin's going to benefit a little bit here with 30 seconds to go. See if Griggs can wheel it. Back 6 seconds at the line. Dustin getting it wrong on the tabletop. Griggs still back about 6 seconds right now. 10 seconds to go. Dustin cutting the track. Looks like I got to get the net out.
The race is over.
That is time. When you cross the line, you are done. Zach is done. Robert's done. Josh done. Don is done. Dustin's done. Looking for Sean and shut it down. Dustin Spallone going to take it 25.611. Zach 24.604. Robert 23.609. Your podium right there. Mr. Hall in fourth. Don in fifth. And Sean in sixth. You're all trying to cut the track now. Looks like we're getting the netting
3
out
minutes
tomorrow
left.
morning. All right, final race of the night. Short course. Throw them down. Let's rock and roll.
Two minutes 30 seconds left. 2 minutes left.
All right, looking for my marshals. Need you out here. The drivers are ready to rock and roll.
90 seconds left.
Are going to need a volunteer or two to help us out. I know one guy's in this, Mr. Netzel. And Mr. Hall are running back-to-back in this one, so we can use volunteer.
75 seconds left.
All right, looks like Mr. Griggs needs to head down the far end, help out Mr. Don down there, and then Mr. Hall, you're not. Oh, you are in this one. All right, make sure. Where's Mr. Sean at? Raise your hand. Ah, he's volunteer. Are you Bernardo though?
45 seconds left.
We're good. You're good right there. I need one more. I need one marshal at the keyhole, gentlemen. I'm going to add some time here. Roll them off. Got just over a minute.
1 minute left.
I need one volunteer marshal to help us out here in the keyhole.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Less than 5 seconds.
All right, guys, do not park it on the grid until I turn that red light on. All right, guys, slow it down, slow it down. Let's get him to the grid. Tom Sherman, your top qualifier, 19.515, is going to be on the point. Robert Netzel is going to line up second. Josh Hall third. Stephen Foch fourth. Josh Demersky fifth. Bernardo Azuka is going to line up sixth. Again, I need one volunteer in the keyhole, please. Come on down. Not starting this race till I get a marshal on that spot. Come on, drivers, need a volunteer from the pits. Help us out. Jump out there in the keyhole. Currently a 5-minute race for this one. May change that here when we start. Where's Gene at? He needs to make up some marshalling. No, I'm kidding. All right. Thank you, Mark. All right, drivers. It's currently listed as a 5-minute race, but we're going to turn that to 6 here in just a moment. Remember, full field start. Everybody on the tone in less than 5. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Mr. Bernardo getting excited. He's ready to rock. Let's help him out there. Thank you, sir. Still trying to get the names and faces here. Got some guys backwards. That's all me. All right, drivers. Once again, everybody on the tone in less than 5. All right, 6-minute A main for this one. Like top 3 stretching out here a little bit already. Tom Sherman, Robert Netzel, Josh Hall, your first 3. Demersky spinning out at the line. Steven going to take 4. Josh 5th. Here comes Bernardo. Love the light bar. The only thing we're missing right now are car numbers on the side of these things. And looks like Demersky's got one along with his sponsor, Chewy. And Demersky's got some steering. That back end is not happy with it.
Five minutes left.
Oh, Bernardo going for a tumble over the middle tabletop. Can't find our leader, Tom Sherman. Going over the middle tabletop. Oh, rolling it over on the 180. Over to carpet table. Through the keyhole. And let's see where Netzel is. Netzel's in the keyhole right now. Here he comes across the line. Back 4.7. Oh, Hall just throws an elbow on Bernardo. Marshall, caution on front straight, go high, go high. And Netzel now into the lead. Sherman fighting back on the inside, though. Down the front straightaway they go.
Four minutes left.
And Netzel going to take that lead here. Tom back 1.4 at the line. He's accustomed to a little pressure at the big shows. Mark, can you slide back to the cone? Yeah, get on the cone. They can see the other corner behind you. They can see through your legs. You got chicken legs. Thank you, sir. 2:30 down, 3:30 to go. Remember, this short course, guys, is not wrestling. Tom back to the lead. Netzel in the purple. Your leader. Oh, he rolls it over in the keyhole. Netzel's going to get by him here. And Mr. Steven a lap behind him, but he's in fourth right now, trying to keep up with him.
Left.
And Sean with the fancy footwork out there. Oh no, Tom's waiting for him. Good sportsmanship, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, go, go, go. It's legit. $3:30 down, 2:30 to go. It's Tom Sherman, Josh Hall, Netzel back 4/10. We got a battle between our top three here, coming out of the final corner down the front straightaway. Tom in the white nose, flame job, yellow tail. Robert Netzel in the all purple. Josh Hall in the green and blue. Boys making these marshals work harder than they want to be, but I'm sure they're staying warm. Go. Mr. Wags tuning in after building this track. Liking the light kit. Your leader coming through the keyhole around the final corner and the sweeper down across the line for a 16-1. Here comes Netzel in the purple.
1 minute.
Josh Hall not far behind him with 1 minute to go. Mr. Steven down a lap and four. Demersky trying to run him down. Demersky's in the all blue with the white stripes. Once again, after this race, podium ceremonies, top three or TQ, be out there. Mr. John Grant tuning in from Sarasota. Come on, Mr. Zach. Remember, marshal others how you want to be marshaled. Caution on the tabletop ski jump. And it's clear. 10 seconds. Second and third coming across the line. Going to be their final lap this time by.
The race is over.
You cross the line. You are done. Tom Sherman locking in that top spot win. Steven's done. Bernardo's done. Looks like Netzel's going to hold on for second. Mr. Hall is going to end up third here. Looking for Demersky to finish out. And shut it down. Tom Sherman, Robert Netzel, Josh Hall, all on 21 laps. All three separated by 13 seconds. Great job, guys. Mr. Steven in fourth, Josh Demersky fifth, and Bernardo rounding out the field. That is it for racing tonight. Once again, give me 2-3 minutes. I'll be on the front straightaway with all the medals and TQ ribbons. Once again, top three of TQ need to be out there here in about 2 minutes. I want to thank everybody tuning in on live stream. That's it for tonight. We will catch you, well, they'll catch you tomorrow on the Florida RC Championships Facebook page and Live RC. And we will see you again next Thursday night for Thursday Night Thunder on the off-road here. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you then.